Well, welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 and welcome back to the Kingdom of Ireland. How's everyone doing? In the last episode, we did quite a bit of murder, didn't we? In the Kingdom of England. Sadly, we can't murder this kid at the moment. We have to wait until 1049, so a good old 8 years on that one. The good news is England is looking quite weak at least. And I also don't think we can declare war on them just yet. We need to wait until 1044, so another 3 years. Let's go ahead and unpause then, because that is the plan for today's episode. We're gonna hopefully invade England and take everything they have. Oh dear, dangerous faction. Maybe our vassals have other plans. While hosting lords and ladies from realms near and far, some opportunities to portray my uncle, Prince Abraham, in a good light have presented themselves. My lord, pray tell, who is the most venerable person you have heard of? Well, me, of course. Yeah, I have to say me. Once the Kingdom of Wales, my uncle Chancellor... Oh, hello, King Abraham. Joining you is also Duchess Mildred. Oh, dear. Okay, is that the faction that's going to send an ultimatum? It might be, actually. Can send an ultimatum in 8 months. That's a lot of factions rising against us. It's fine. We have the manpower. I don't think we have to worry about that at all. We do have someone in our court that wants to speak to us, though. My steward, Duke Sistleburn, has excelled during our recent battles, and my court is buzzing with excitement. What an accomplished knight. What a role model. What a man. With all the praise raining down on him, it is made clear that I am expected to officially reward him in some manner. Is he really that good? Oh, 26 prowess. And you're trusting. You know what? My vassal and my steward, you're a bit old, but why not? Let's give you a position of power before you pass on. It won't last that long. He will be gifted gold for his gold. Oh no. I will speak well of him. Yeah, that's enough. I don't want to give away land. I'll just speak well of him. It's fine. Maybe I could have made him my champion or something, but sadly it didn't seem like that was an option. I just realised we have this tiny little island to take as well. Greetings, my sensible liege. I have arrived in Dublin to pay homage to you, glorious High King, as a show of my loyalty. I hope my pledge of submission alone is evidence enough of my honour. Ah, my brother. This is not the brother that we've already had conflict with, however. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Prince Oswulf, who is soon announced and ushered before me. He kneels in deference, offering nothing but his oath to faithfully serve as a vassal of the kingdom. At last I bid the Earl arise, confirming my satisfaction and Oswulf's rights to the land he rules in my stead. Right, fair enough. Who owns this? Sweden? Ah, when did Sweden gain control of this? Sweden are looking quite strong as well, so I don't think we're gonna risk a war with them. How is the de jure thing over here? Convinced de jure territory is almost complete. Okay, I've never done this before, so it would be interesting to see if it just hands it over to us. If it does, that's gonna go a long way to helping us form Britannia, because then all we have to do is crush England, which I think is going to be easy when they have a child king. So let's just go ahead and speed things up a tad. There we go, and then we'll wait for this to pop. King Constantine's tapestry was destroyed. Oh, that's a shame. It seems that the efforts of my steward and the earldom of Lancashire have finally paid off. The local people have been persuaded by Duke Sistleburn's silver tongue and swayed by the prestige of my court. Faced with the discontent of the whole county, King Bragi has chosen a path of less resistance and released Lancashire. The country now belongs to its de jure liege, myself. Oh, so it was really that easy? We just control it, just like that. Okay, we need to go ahead and give that to someone, though. What about you? You don't own much land. I could give it to you, maybe even you. Who controls this? Why not? I'm going to give you your neighbouring land. There you go. You can have Lancashire. That's absolutely fine. I don't mind that. We could also go on a hunt. Maybe we should wait for the winter to end first, though. How long do we have left on the truce as well? 1044. Okay, so another 2 years. The 5th of April, 1044. The 5th of April, that's a good date. Good a date as any. Too weak to send an ultimatum. Okay. The peasant rabble are also coming for us, but we've got to be careful of that. I feel like all our wars are going to line up and trigger at the same time. We can usurp the Kingdom of England. We can't. Cannot usurp the primary title of someone fighting a war. Is England in a war? They are in a war defending against Duke of Kent in a war for Countess claim on the king. Why, someone else is claiming the Kingdom of England? These guys are. Oh dear. Should we? We shouldn't join a help. Let's go ahead and get an intrigue perk. We can get digging for dirt, so find secrets, progress, speed plus 25%. And what I'm going to do is this vassal over here. If we could maybe... We're not doing any hostile schemes, right? No. Let's go ahead and fabricate a hook on him. Or his wife. No, we already have a fabricated hook on his wife. What about his spy master? Doesn't seem like we know his spy master. Okay, I'm just gonna fabricate a hook against him. Or we could just straight up murder him, actually. Why not? Let's go ahead and murder him, and maybe we can kill him in time before he's able to take the Kingdom of England and grow much stronger. It seems like the murders in England are carrying on. We have a dynasty legacy. Let's go ahead and carry down warfare. So general belligerence gives us pursuit efficiency plus 15%, retreat losses minus 15%, and casus belli cost. Oh, that's a nice one. We're going to keep on going down this one, of course. I think once we reform Britannia, we're going to get revenge against the Vikings and maybe come over here and pillage them and take their lands and see how they like it. Could be an interesting story arc there. Can we upgrade anything yet? Doesn't look like it. We're just missing technologies, basically. A duke to scare a local mystic with dubious morals and a fabricated omen. Perfect. Before the mystic leaves for Duke Ceolwulf's court, there is but one question. Will my false omen be one of fortune or one of doom? I think we should give him a bad omen. There we go. He spends many sleepless nights worrying. Good, as he should. I'm coming for him. And it looks like my wife has gained the trait deceitful as well. Court grandeur rank has increased to 9. Let's go ahead and take a look at things there. That's looking very impressive. And we now have the 6th best court in the world. How do we get it up even more? I think with artifacts and stuff. Because it's going to cap out at 9. We can't quite make it to 10 though, unfortunately. How's the war progressing down here? They're in another war. For the Earldom of Devon. Oh dear, England's not looking so good, is it? A secret truth has reached the light of day. My vassal Earl of Dubken has had an extramarital affair with his lover Ingemar. How could he defile the sanctity of his marriage? You're an adulterer. This crime cannot go unpunished. We imprison them both. I think it's time to wipe out some of this crime. Can we take any more prisoners as well? I don't think we can. What I will go ahead and do, if we go into this, I think I'm going to take away your titles. You're not worthy of the Earldom of Morar. So let's go ahead and revoke that because he is an adulterer. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of his gold as well. Do you have any gold? You don't. Okay, you're stuck in here. I would say sorry, but I don't think I'm that sorry. Right. Where's our newly acquired land? It has to be somewhere. It's right here, right? It's over here, right. Of course, being surrounded by the Norse, he was bound to break at some point. Let's go ahead and put someone from my dynasty over here. I think Gormlaith could do well. Oh, she's a dwarf though. She might get bullied a little bit. But she's stubborn and brave. I think, what else do you need for someone going into Viking lands? I'm going to go ahead and give her this. I think she'll do very well over there. Of course, I don't want to worry about that too much. Right. We've accepted the 100 gold ransom. That's looking nice. When the time comes, my agents will need a safe escape route out of Duke Ceolwulf's castle. should anything go wrong. A detailed map of the local plains with all its hidden paths and caves could be an invaluable resource. We could explore. I think we should just pay a hunt. Abandon the idea. I don't think we need it. I trust on my assassins. They've done very good work for me so far. I think they can continue to do good work for me. Right, what I really want is this. I don't think we're ever going to be able to reclaim this without an act of tyranny. We could start building up East Anglia, though. I don't think I've built too much up here. In fact, things are looking quite built up over here. We just have so much gold, and we're lagging behind in technology. Right, it's January. Let's go on a nice late winter hunt, I think. We'll go ahead and sound the horn. The untamed wilds are calling, and all manner of beasts are waiting for my spear and arrow. Let's go on a hunt. The time has come. My agents are in place. One of them will pay the assassin the very night the deed will happen. Another will ensure the wall is unguarded. A third will leave a subtle trail of candles to Duke Ceolwulf's bedchamber. Everything is in place, and I'm on a hunt, so it couldn't possibly be me that has issued this murder. Let's go ahead and do it and see if we can kill him. The plan worked, and Duke Ceolwulf of Kent is finally dead. I've covered my tracks well, and if anyone suspects me for being behind the attack, no one dares say it out loud. I do love surprise visits. Right, very nice. Let's go ahead and check on the King of England and his war. Okay. You're now fighting... Oh, no, it's you. You're the new enemy. Wait. I'm a little bit confused. You still have a lot of men, though. No, that's England. You still have a lot of men. You only have 200. It's your allies that's the problem, especially this ally here. You are vassal in the Kingdom of Sweden. If we can break down her realm, maybe we can save England. Although they are winning this war. The war that they're not winning is this one. Because these guys plan to take Devon. And that's the King of Brittany. So you know what we must do? We must now weaken Brittany. So let's go ahead and do that. And what I should also do maybe is try and find some secrets in the Kingdom of Brittany. Hopefully we can get some hooks and more people will help us with our great murder scheme. Just as my brother Prince Wolfgeat started to dismount, one foot still in the stirrup, my useless vassal Duchess Helga made sure to bump into the horse, sending him stumbling across the camp. Oh, it was... Brother, are you still my rival? I don't think so. Yeah, we're not rivals anymore. I think we settled our differences already, didn't we? You are acting like a child and would be punished like one. Tasted the belt for 5 years. This character is suffering from a bruised rear. We're going to hit her with a belt. Why not? It's fitting with our character because we can't pick D's because we're callous. So let's go ahead and give her a good slap with the belt. If you're going to act like a child, then yeah, I will treat you like one, no matter your age. Oh dear. This character is certainly turning out to be a very interesting one. How are these wars going? To the loathsome High King Aidan. We've been burdened with your oppressive laws for far too long. No more. We are done paying you taxes. Once your coffers dry up and your larders are empty, you will wish you had treated us more fairly. The peasant revolts. Never. The peasants' lot is to serve their lord. Right, let's go ahead and crush the peasants. Where are they rising? Is it really only 300 peasants? Wow. Okay. In that case... That's not very worrying at all. Can I just raise one single unit here? I don't think there's a way to do that. Or I could just raise these bowmen. There's no way to just raise a single men-at-arms unit, right? I don't think so. In that case then, let's just say raise men-at-arms here. That's going to take 11 days. And then with the men-at-arms, we'll go and crush these peasants. It should be over quick, and it's not going to cost us too much gold, because we're not raising all of the levies. There we go. That's the peasant revolt crushed. To the loathsome High King Aidan, may your shummus rot in your living body. I know when I am defeated, it seems I am left with no choice but to comply with his demands. So be it. Right, let's go ahead and disband that. And what we can do is go to our prisoners. You're the peasant leader, right? I think we should make a statement here. We could burn him at the stake. Let's do it. We'll go ahead and execute him. It doesn't cost us any piety, and I think it really does make a statement. Low county control in Norfolk. Let's go ahead and address that. And then we go ahead and look at the battle report. Nothing to report there, which is useful. Right. How's England doing? We're kind of just babysitting England. We need to hurry up and kill the King of Brittany, because England are really losing this war. They don't have the numbers advantage at all. It's not that different though. How is the murder scheme going? 8 months away. Okay, notable guest has arrived. Has a claim on the Duchy of Huis. Ah. That could be useful to push actually. We are being raided. Right, I'm not standing for this. Let's go ahead and raise the men-at-arms. We need to deal with these raiders. I'm not allowing these people to raid me anymore. The apparent King Ogier is at war. He is currently camped in Gloucestershire, and sources tell me that he will pick up more camp followers soon. A perfect opportunity to get some of my people into the camp. Oh, unseen in a crowd, they will report to me. Yes, let's do it. Whilst they're in enemy territory, I think we can certainly get away with that. What's this? Negotiate an alliance. My dear cousin, I eagerly propose to formalise the ties that have already bind us together by signing an alliance between our realms. Where is this? The Duchy of Verona. Okay, cousin. I will accept. You have become a part of Venice. Oh, imagine if our family could rise, or our dynasty could rise and control the Kingdom of Venice. That would be impressive, wouldn't it? Maybe we can assist in that later on. We'll have to see. We've won this battle against the raiders. So let's go ahead and disband the men now. That's all fine. The Anglo-Saxon Catholic populists have also disbanded, which is glorious to see. There we go. We actually managed to kill one of the raiders as well. Greetings, my impressive liege. I have arrived in Dublin to pay homage to you, glorious High King, as a show of my loyalty. I bring you rich gifts worthy of your majesty as a token of my goodwill and servitude. Let's go ahead and show him Prince Abraham at once. We are trying to make him like us a bit more. That's looking much better, actually. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Prince Abraham, who is soon announced and ushered before me. He kneels in deference as attendants bring forth his gifts of coin and precious objects. The oath is taken, and scribes record his pledges to serve the Kingdom of Ireland. At last I bid the Duke arise, confirming my satisfaction and Abraham's rights to the lands he rules in my stead. Thank you very much. He's even given us some gold there. 70 gold for the Bank of Ireland. Very nice. We have a lot of gold. The good news is we can host another exotic feast. Let's send the invitations. When there's food and feasting to be done, there's food and feasting to be had. The guests are gathered in the Great Hall, lords and ladies from the near and far reaches of the realm. The mood is bright and spirits are high as the feast begins. Welcome, friends. And sadly, my mother has died from being ill, so we've gained some stress there. Nevertheless, the feast must go on. Let's all eat and fill our bellies in memory of my mother. While performing her duties as my spy master, Princess Una has uncovered a secret held by King Ogier of Brittany. Oh, a secret from the king himself. The way in which he seeks pleasures is revolting for any decent man to even think of, and yet he is not merely willing, but eager. It feels so unnatural and sickening. No, it is unnatural and sickening, an offence against God. So he's a deviant. What we could do with this... Let's go and look at our secrets, and I think we're just going to expose it, because if we expose it, that should cause some chaos in the Kingdom of Brittany, and maybe his vassals will rise up against him, and that will help England. Of course, we want England to stay together, weak, but stay together so then we can take it. Servants were carrying out impressively adorned entrements, a number of proud peacocks skinned, cooked and stuffed, then redressed in their magnificent plumages. However, as Duchess Mildred brought her knife close to one of them, the fowl came to with a shriek. This one wasn't cooked at all. It pecked at Mildred's nose before bursting forth among the screaming and laughing guests. The peacock is still alive. Oh dear. As the bird ran wild, Prince Wolfgeet rose to the challenge. It proved great entertainment to see him desperately chase the raving creature across tables. In the end, he managed to scare the peacock towards the great hall doors where it escaped into the night. No feast is complete without a prank. Oh, look at that. A good laugh prolongs life as long as you are not the butt of the joke. I've never had that event. Here we go. Exotic feasts, peacocks. Make sure you give them a poke before you tuck in. After days and nights of joyous company, my feast is over. Most every guest seems to head home pleased, except perhaps Mildred, who is still clutching her nose where the peacock marked her. Is she actually wounded, I wonder? It doesn't appear that she is. Yeah, she's a drunk though as well. My agents have acquired a discreet powder which leaves no trace when dissolved in drink. The servants responsible for refilling and handling King Ogia's cup have been bribed to look the other way, and all that remains is my approval to smuggle the poison into his next refreshing drink. There's not a huge chance here, but I think we're going to taste it. A toast to King Ogia's health. Let's try it. Maybe we can get lucky. King Ogia survived the poison. Unfortunately, one of the king's scullery maids helped herself to a sip of the drink before serving her lord, and a dead servant is apparently a deterrent. And if that wasn't bad enough, one of the other servants showed no hesitation in pointing me out as the culprit behind the attempt. Wait, why am I there? Oh, no. That's not good. The gall of his servants. Okay, now everyone knows that I tried to kill the King of Brittany. Now they might assume that I've killed a few other people that have magically died. Oh dear. And a new faction has risen up against us as well. Are we still able to murder him again? Unfortunately not. That is disappointing. Oh dear, this is troubling times, isn't it? Is there any way we can help Brittany here? England. I am drinking alone in the tavern when I suddenly see my friend Earl Sunshan sit down across from me. I quickly make my way over and we spend the rest of the night drinking together. He really knows how to have a good time. Drink up, my friend. Drink up. Thank you very much. What we could do is actually go to war with Brittany ourselves. They don't have any allies, and we have the numbers. But the only way of doing that is a holy war, and the Catholics certainly outnumber us. And West Francia isn't in a war, so if West Francia joined, that would not be good at all, would it? Yeah, the Holy War is the only way of doing this. And I don't want to ally with the English. Oh, I can offer to join war. Offer to come to the aid of an ally, your liege, a defender of your faith in a holy war, or help a vassal put down a peasant revolt. He's none of those, right? Unless you're Irish Orthodox. We converted him. Oh. Holy war for the earldom of Devon. I would join you. Yes! Let's go! Let's go and kill the Brittany, the men of Brittany, right. We'll go ahead and raise all of the men for this. I want a nice, quick, clean sweep with plenty of killing for this one. What's this? Welsh Irish Insularist populace have disbanded. That's nice. Gwent is under siege. It's okay. We're going to make our way over there in just a jiffy. Let's go ahead. I think this is fine. Let's go ahead and stop raising the men now. It's just a few levies anyway. And let's bring all of you guys over here. We need to go ahead and stop this. And also stop the siege on Gwent. There we go. Already the armies are splitting up. I think this should be a very easy victory here for us. We certainly have the numbers advantage. Converting the English king to Irish Orthodoxy was amazing. We should actually be able to defend them now. To the obnoxious High King Aidan, spies digging for secrets have been plaguing my court, and imagine my surprise to find that they are in the employ of your spy master. Please put an end to this travesty immediately. I don't know anything of any spies. I think you're imagining things. Let's continue spying on his court. He obviously has something to hide. Otherwise, why would he threaten us? There we go. Oh, valuable hostage captured. That sounds good. Let's go ahead and check the battle report. Prince Wolfgeat of Ireland slew Count Aldemar II of Leon while he was retreating from battle. And we wounded another and even captured another. Let's see, we could ransom him. Oh, he's worth 200 gold though. Are you in my dungeon? You know, I'm moving you to the dungeon. We're going to keep you very safe until you can afford that 200 gold. Is it you that pays this? It's the King of Brittany that pays this. Let's go ahead and pin you, because as soon as you have that 200 gold, I want your money. Thank you very much. Right, let's go ahead and siege this back. What I should also do, though, is separate the men a little bit so we don't run into supply issues. Wait, who has the siege equipment? This army. So let's keep you there. You guys go here. And then you guys with the bowmen can go here. That should be absolutely fine. Maybe we didn't have to raise the levies because it's very expensive to maintain this army. It's fine though. We're going to take back some of the land that the English lost. And I think we should also go down to Devon and reclaim some of that as well. So let's go ahead and do that. As I can see that the Englishmen are already down here trying to do this, which is good. Greetings, my impressive liege. In my work at the court of King Ogier, I have failed to find any secrets. It's okay. Stop looking for secrets for now. What we're going to do is just focus on disrupting any schemes that might be ongoing in my own court. We're going to go ahead and join in this battle. And this might even give us the victory in the war. There we go. Not quite. Not quite. What's this? Empty council position. My spy master? Did my aunt pass? Okay, I think Duchess Mildred here. She was great entertainment at the feast. She is a drunk. However, look at her intrigue. I will trust her to carry out my spy master duties. Nominate successor in the Kingdom of Alba. Because my aunt has passed away. Your player, Aaron's son. I think he should be the king in Alba. Why not? Let's go ahead and vote for him. How did that battle go? Oh dear, that did not go so good, did it? We lost 3 champions in that battle, sadly. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and take the siege equipment. And what we're going to do is just move these armies out, fix this supply issue that we're going to have. Don't want to take too many casualties there. We can lawfully imprison Countess Berth because she's a fornicator and adulterer. Let's wait until we're out of the wars so we can do that, because I don't want to be fighting wars against vassals and stuff, especially right now. And we got another faction who wants to claim the Irish throne, which is a bit of a shame. We need to form Britannia so we have less vassals beneath us, and then we should have less faction issues as well. A dark night can truly make the shadows in my castle's hallways come alive. The perceived risk of unsanctioned visitors rise ever higher for every unguarded corner spotted. If I alone can see this many faults, imagine what more people with a similar perspective could do. I think we will go ahead and hire a group of discreet agents. Just make sure nothing suspicious is going on here. 94% war score. We're so close to winning this war here. Now, I think one final battle against the men of Brittany could see our success. Let's go ahead and issue a new commander. Looks like one of our commanders died in the battle, which is a bit of a shame. Never did I expect I would be fighting with the English today rather than against them. So this is what you should do. Erdwolf, an expert in the discreet arts, has been all over my castle, scaring both servant and courtier alike when emerging from the darkest of corners. Huddled around his notes, a detailed plan for increased security is slowly taking form. Because we are callous, I think we should do this. This knowledge cannot be widely known, of course. So we gain some dread, and we kill him! It would be nice if we could get that gold back we paid him then. He has no use for it now. Let's go ahead and get another intrigue perk. Enables the abduct scheme. The abduct scheme is a hostile scheme that aims to imprison its target. It is a secret scheme based on intrigue that can recruit agents. A successfully abducted scheme target will be imprisoned by the scheme owner. That could be useful. Let's try it. Maybe we can try some kidnapping. Maybe the King of England would be a good target there. We'll have to wait and see on that one. Let's go ahead and end this war vote. Should be a very easily battle. Greetings, my serene liege. In my work at the court of King Ogier, I have failed to find any secrets. Oh, wait, no. Why are we... I thought I told you to stop. Stop looking for secrets there for now. We're gonna go ahead and just disrupt any intrigue plots at our own court. There we go. The war should be over now. Let's disband the men as well. When it lets me. There we go. We can disband the armies. We won the war led by King Odgar of England against the King Ogier of Brittany. So be it. Very nice. Right. Let's go ahead and disband the men. We are leaking gold. There we go. As we do that, we will check this. Oh, look at that. That's much nicer. Killing plenty of them this time. Now, the King of England. Could I abduct you? I could. But I would be exposed for the crime of kidnapping. I wonder, could we plan to kidnap him and then a month before we attempt it, we could declare war and then hopefully we manage to pull off the kidnapping? That would be a good way to win a war against them. However, we don't have a war for the kingdom yet, do we? Claim a title. Oh. We can just buy a claim. Because he's a member of our dynasty and we're the dynasty head, we could just spend 150 renown and get a claim on the Kingdom of England. Why don't we do that? Yes, it's the most immediate approach. Before we do that though, do we have any factions to worry about? Not right now. There is a Liberty faction. It only has one member. Okay, I think the time has finally come then. I will go ahead and claim title. The Kingdom of England. Let's do that. You got an unpressed claim on the Kingdom of England. He loses opinion of us, but that's fine. We don't really care about that, do we? Look at that intrigue. That's amazing. My wife is on intrigue, sure. That's good. Are we still swaying anyone? Prince Abraham. Okay, that's fine. So we look here, we now have a claim on the Kingdom of England. And England don't have any allies, so let's go ahead and finally war England. And this could be... it only took, we're in 1045, so what's that? Nearly 200 years to form Britannia. It's fine. I will go ahead and declare that war. We can call on allies, we can call on dynasty member, they're not going to accept. I don't think we need the allies either. What we do need though is to raise our men. So let's go ahead and do that. I think we're going to raise them over here though. And we will raise, looks like we're going to raise 2 armies here. Okay, it's going to take a little bit of time. That's fine. I think it's mostly levies we'll just be waiting on. So we don't have to really wait for them either. We could actually stop raising the men now. We have some bowmen there. And bowmen here. We don't have our siege equipment yet. Interesting. I think we need to keep on raising them until we get the siege equipment. Okay, there's the siege equipment. Right. Let's stop raising the men then. We don't need all of the levy. In fact, you guys are going to be responsible. No. You guys are going to be responsible for going to stop this. And then you guys are going to go down and siege the capital of England. Hopefully things can work there. What I did forget to do is we could have started an abduct scheme. It's not going to work now though because we're at war. Although maybe we can convince people to join. Let's go ahead and do that. And then if we look at the scheme, do we have hooks on anyone here? Ah, we have a hook on you. Let's go ahead and do that. That should increase the chances. And we don't have hooks on anyone else. That has increases the success chance by quite a lot there. However, overall, you're at war minus 200. Okay, we really don't have a good chance or shot at this, do we? You should be able to win this battle. Although it's not giving us good chances, is it? Even chance. I think we can win, personally. Let's go ahead and look. Oh dear, looks like we might be losing. I wonder, can we call on our holy order? 5,000 men. Ah, not a hostile faith. I seem to have shot myself in the foot here. It would seem we're actually going to lose this battle. As our order, the Brotherhood of the Holy Order support shall grow, we need more land from which to organise our defence of the Irish Orthodox faith. Where is this? It's in Dublin. Do you know what? Your request is granted, for God. I will go ahead and grant that request. Let's grow our holy order even more. They're going to be huge soon. I mean, look at this. They already have 5,000 men. Now they're going to get even more men. That's impressive. What I think we should do is maybe hire some mercenaries. We can basically afford everyone here. What do I want? Maybe some bowmen here. I think this was a mistake going into this battle. It's fine. The good thing is we're going to siege down the capital of England relatively easy. We're just going to have to take that loss there. I was a little careless. We did get many kills though. Okay, it's not the worst. Right, these guys are going to replenish. Meanwhile, we're going to carry on this. The existence of my plot to abduct King Odgar have been discovered. While my involvement is not yet known, this will make it a lot more difficult to bring my plans to fruition. Oh, damn. It's fine. We're kind of just hoping for a long shot anyway, so we're going to carry on with this. Oh. Sometimes things just work out. Why do we need to abduct him when we can just capture him in a siege? Very nice. Look at that. The Kingdom of England is going to be ours, and we even took the branch of the Tree of Life. A common-looking branch of great religious value, it is voiced to come from nothing less than the Tree of Life. If you fulfill the requirements, we get piety, prestige, court grandeur, and temples. What's the requirements for this? Is there a way to see this? You are of a step faith. Oh, we're not of a step faith, though. Let's go ahead and enforce our demands here. Greetings, my liege. May you live in harmony and contentment. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. So be it. Let's go ahead and disband the men. And look at this. Ireland is finally whole. Or Britannia. That's incredible. That really is incredible. And we can do one better. I think it's time. These lands were once ruled by Celts, and the significance and influence of the culture is once again spreading throughout the lands. As more men and women embrace the Celtic tongue and culture, it is only right to make it official. So, all counties in Britannia get reclaimed Britannia for 10 years. Promote culture, plus 75% speed. So we could really spread Anglo-Irish if we wanted to. The culture in Dublin changes to Anglo-Irish. I think it already is this. And we gain the nickname the Tuatha de Danann. I think we're currently the child killer, so it would be nice to replace that. Wow. I think we should do it. Let's go ahead and reclaim Britannia. For too long, this great island of ours has been under foreign rule. And at last, it is back in Celtic hands. I look out over the fields, and it is as if the sun shines for the first time in years. It is as if the land of abundance and health, Tir na Nog, has returned to greet us welcome. The hills and valleys of our ancestors are once again embraced by culture. Praised be the ancestors. And there we go. It still says island, though. Are we an empire now? I'm a little bit confused. We have an active... Titles can be created. The Empire of Britannia. Oh, okay, so reclaiming Britannia doesn't give us the empire, but what it does allow us to do is spread our culture extremely fast. Okay, so if we go ahead and look at the culture, that's a whole mess of cultures going on here. Right. Hopefully my vassals can help speed things up here. What do I want to convert? That's a good question, isn't it? Why? Oh, you can't be disbanded because you're still retreating. You finish retreating, and then we're going to go ahead and disband you. Right, we can nominate successor for the Kingdom of England. That's fine. We're going to ignore that for now. One thing I want to do... No, it's not this. It's in here, isn't it? Titles can be created. The Empire of Britannia. That's what I want to do. So that would give us the empire. We fully control everything here. It's going to cost 1,000 gold. Gives us 500 prestige. That's fine. Let's do it. We're going to create the title. It's time. And there we go. We are now a mighty emperor. That took a while, didn't it? What's all of this happening up here now? Few knights. Okay. Right. We have a lot of stuff to do. Alba? What? Is it going to rename? Gained level of fame. Why is... The Empire of Alba? No. What? Why is it chosen that when Ireland was my primary title? Why is it not the Empire of Britannia? I'm so confused. What's happened there? Right, we need to address this then. Okay, so we go ahead and click on this. We can edit it. What we can do is rename this maybe and call it the Empire of Ireland, and then adjective, let's say Irish, and then we need to pick a good old map color here. Let's go for a nice green. That should be fine. Now we will keep the coat of arms the same. That's fine. Although what we could do, we could just change the color a little bit, couldn't we? I wonder, could we do something like this, and then the emblem maybe could change color? Or should we just leave it as default? Discard change. I think we'll just leave it as default. It's fine. So the Empire of Ireland and the adjective is Irish. Let's go ahead and finish that. Finish customizing your title. Once you submit, you cannot undo this change. Yes, sure, that's fine. Oh, that's a horrible green. But let's find the Empire of Ireland is finally a thing. I think we need to now go ahead and hand out our kingdom titles. Before we do that, nominate successor. As long as Ireland doesn't have this nomination stuff, it should be fine, right? Yeah, should be fine. So we're going to keep Ireland. So the first one we should give away is probably the Kingdom of Alba. Let's go ahead and grant this to someone. Now, I do want them to be top realm. Only show characters if they are in your top realm. Your realm? Okay, let's ignore that. We're going to go Dynasty, of course. We are going to go Eganact Rifleland Dynasty. Is there no way to pick family? Like direct family, close family? I don't think so. Okay, in that case, we should go ahead and pick... That's a lot of people we have here. Do you already have land? We should probably find someone who actually already has land here. Like you are a dynasty member. You're Anglo-Irish and you're Irish Orthodox. You're not very... You're getting on quite a bit though as well, aren't you? I think she could be a good choice. What about you? You're not a member of my dynasty. Neither are your children, right? So let's not do that. What about over in the Isles? You are a member of my dynasty. You're Irish Orthodox, but you're Mercian. I'm not a fan of that, right? So I think you're my choice here. You're Irish Orthodox, you're Anglo-Irish, and your children... Oh, they're not part of my dynasty either. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to go ahead and grant you the Kingdom of Alba. There we go. And what that should allow us to do is now we can go ahead and hand over some vassals. And that just means we have less vassals under us. Oh dear. You have lost patronage of the Brotherhood. Oh, that's fine. It's fine. Right. I don't think I mind that too much. It's okay. It's okay. We can always get another holy order in future if we really want to. Is it too late to change the colour of this? It's not. Okay, good. I just want it a bit more green. It's not so bright, is it? I want it like before. If that's the case, I think somewhere over here. Ah, that's a bit better. There we go. Let's go ahead and keep this. Okay, next title we need to give away is the Kingdom of Wales. So let's go ahead and grant that to someone. So that's over here. You're already my ally. Oh, my brother. I did say, brother, that I would give you back the Kingdom of Wales. So I'm going to stay true to that. We had our differences, but we settled it like men. And now, once again, I will go ahead and make you the King of Wales. Let's go ahead and transfer some vassals over to you as well. We no longer have to deal with as many rebellions. And then we need to hand over the Kingdom of England to someone too. I think what I might do with that... I do have another brother. None of these have land over here, though, so I think we just keep it to my twin brother, who does have land down here. You're too young. You absolutely hate me. There are a few powerful people here. Ah, you're a member of my dynasty. You're Anglo-Irish, you're Irish Orthodox, you're only 11. I tell you what. I have faith on you. I'm going to give you the Kingdom of England. That should be absolutely fine. There we go. You can rule over that. Right, powerful vassals expect council positions. We should probably do that first. Let's make sure we have all of these people. So, what are you good at? You're good at martial. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make you my marshal. If we go ahead and do this. There we go. Let's keep her nice and happy. And then over in the Kingdom of England... Oh, you're too young. What about you? You're good at intrigue. So, brother, you're going to become my spy master. That should keep you very happy as well. Now, we do still need a chancellor. So, let's go ahead and assign one of those. My cousin and vassal. Why not? That's all looking good. And I think things are well. Let's go ahead and convert you to witchcraft. Why not? We can convert the king and queens of each realms to witchcraft. Maybe they can convert the people below them to witchcraft as well. I'm liking that. Right, we can't pass High Crown Authority. Let's go ahead and unpause the game. Because we've just made a lot of big changes. Owl Diamate has been silently seething all evening, but has finally burst as I reach for the fine cheeses. I simply cannot understand why you granted the Kingdom of Scotland to Queen Pavamilla. These lands by right belong to me. What grave offence have I caused that you should treat me so ignobly? Do not question my decisions again. Yes, I'm the Emperor here, not you. So how dare you try and question my decisions? We've lost a lot of tax income. That's because... Will it go back up? Is it just because we had a lot of stuff going on, maybe? It might be. I don't think we need this. What I'm going to do with this now... We don't really need... Councillor's diplomacy skill. I think we'll just keep you on domestic affairs. Why not? Try and increase this. Now, we do have a lot going on in court, so let's go ahead and look at some of this. We have some court artifacts. So the branch of tree life, there's no point using this, is there? We do have the Lance of England now. Let's not bother with this. Who are you? As I pace towards my throne, I overhear my knight Arthwis proclaiming something to my wife. That scrumptious woman who charms me so, whose very face seems always to glow, for her life is my life and our life to be, as warm and refreshing as a fragrant hot tea. I actually have a tea next to me. Is he reciting romantic poetry to my wife? I think we should throw him in the dungeon. How dare you? She is taken and she is the Queen of England. I will throw you in the dungeon. And what worse, I think I'm going to make an example out of you. It is an act of tyranny, but we are going to behead him. Do not make advances on the Queen of Ireland. Can we ransom you yet? Ah. No. I realised when the war ended, we probably released all our prisoners. Okay. Has a claim on the county of Olmedo. Let's ignore that right now. Our taxes are slowly increasing again, which is good. That's nice to see, and it's nice to see that we don't have so many vassals beneath us. However, we still do have another faction. What's this? The peasant rabble has risen. My brother also wants the kingdom. Ah, that's you, though. We still do have a few vassals who want to take my titles. That's fine, though. It's much more manageable. Now, we could hold court as Emperor of Ireland, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and hear the petitioners. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of the throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all the movement in the chamber has ceased. All faces turn towards mine expectantly. In front of me, I count 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. Let's go ahead and gesture for the first in line to approach. As soon as it's her turn to speak, the agitated woman in front of me screams, "This end is nigh!" The signs are clear and everywhere. The people of Momerdom of Angus know it all too well. Disorders, bandits, thieves, violence, and the disappearance of justice among men. The day of judgment is upon us. There is only one way for us to be saved. Purify your heart by purifying your body. Salvation can't be reached with a heavy belly. Oh, I'm taking that personally. She knows that I might be obese. Repent now, for the day is nigh. You know what? She called out my belly. Nonsense. Burn this raving heretic. I think we should burn her. Yes. Let's do it. How dare you bring my belly up in conversation? I simply like food. There's no problem with that. I am faced with Prince Sean of Wales' sad eyes, which grow larger and more pitiful as his mother, Queen Elfgriff, gently ushers him towards my throne. Emperor, she laments. The boy has been at Wolfgate's court with no one to watch over him since the disappearance of his dear mum. Please look to his future. What happened to your mother? Your mother's there. Oh, my brother doesn't want to look after... Oh, wait. Wait, did you have a child before you married my brother? You're my nephew. It says they have no... because I'm not clicked on them. Wait, why are they not looking after their child? No. No, my brother can look after his child. I'm not looking after the child. No. King Wolfgate, my brother, strides forward. There we go. Speaking of the devil, clearly eager to hear my response to his petition. My brother, Aganac Rifland, is among the greatest houses of Ireland. Welsh counsel should always be heard by the Emperor. Are you Welsh? You're Anglo-Irish. What do you mean Welsh? Excluding your most qualified and prominent followers only serves to show division and mistrust. You're not Welsh. You're not Welsh. Is it not enough to be a... Yeah, you're not Welsh. What are you talking about, brother? Oh dear. As the last petitioner departs, various courtiers follow him out of the room, having business to attend elsewhere. Others remain, talking amongst themselves about the recent proceedings. Soon the ceremonial formality of the proceedings has dropped away entirely, with the hum and bustle of normal courtly life taking its place. My business here is done. Very nice. Right, let's keep an eye on our income. It is slowly starting to increase again, but since becoming an emperor, our income has dropped dramatically. Demand artifact. We're not actually using this. Sure, I will actually give it to you. It's fine, I have no use for that. It's useless. We have a hook on you. I could invite you to my court. You're just a drunk, though. There's nothing really good going on here, is there? So let's just go ahead and ignore this. That's fine. Do we have any sways? No, we're converting to witchcraft, so that's fine. Sadly, one of my prisoners has died. I wanted to kill them myself. How's the culture going on as well? There's a lot of fighting going on at the moment. I guess that's expected after the huge changes that we just brought in. How is succession looking? I only have one child at the moment, so succession is looking very good. I watch the sleeping shape of Pravamila while I send a quick prayer to the horned god. As soon as the last whispered word passed my lips, she stirs, as if her subconscious mind has waited for this moment. When I step out of the shadows and offer Pravamila his blessing, there is no fear or hesitation in her eyes. No, her acceptance is wholehearted and hungry. There we go. Welcome to our communion, sister. Now, we need to convert the other vassals as well. I think my brother is already a witch. But let's just try and just prove that, because I think that would actually help with this decision here. We know he's a witch. That should up this. Maybe it only increases if we definitely know they're a witch. What's this? Request a divorce. To the Serene Emperor Aidan of Ireland, my marriage to Captain Mare is clearly not blessed by God. Will you grant me a divorce? Did she do anything wrong? She hasn't done anything wrong. But he doesn't have any children, and she's too old to bear children. The family name is at risk. I think I will approve it. Why not? For the sake of his family name. We need a new spy master. What happened to my brother? Is he dead? Did he lose the Kingdom of Wales? What happened? You lost the kingdom? You had it for like less than a year and you lost it? Brother. What are you doing? In that case, I think what I will do... You don't like me, but you are terrified of me, so I don't think you're going to do anything. And you're also a witch as well, so that also works out there. Court grandeur level has decreased for some reason. Britannia, or the Empire of Ireland, is being thrown into chaos. Luckily, not against us, though, which is good. My son has learned the Doyle vulgar language through observation, so my son is looking to turn out smart, where he has a learning focus. Already 10 learning at the age of 10, so he's looking very good. What we could do is maybe find him a wife. I don't think alliances matter so much, although our forces have decreased a lot. Greetings, my serene liege. I have arrived in Dublin to pay homage to you, glorious emperor, as a show of my loyalty. I hope my pledge of submission alone is evidence enough of my honour. Let's go ahead and show her in at once. I wait patiently in my throne for the arrival of Countess Grumleaf, who is soon announced and ushered before me. She kneels in deference, offering nothing but her oath to faithfully serve as a vassal of the Empire. At last I bid the Countess arise, confirming my satisfaction, and Grumleaf's right to the land she rules in my stead. Serve me well, Countess Grumleaf. Thank you very much as well, and that's actually increased our court grandeur. Sadly, that's all we have time for today. If we zoom out, I think this is the most satisfying look of the map yet. Ignore the civil war going on, but Ireland is now united. We need to kick the Swedish off of this little island, though. I'm not happy with that. And then I think the plan is we're going to sail over to Scandinavia. And we're going to get revenge for all of the Viking invasions and raiding and pillaging. We need revenge. And we're going to have our revenge for sure. But that's it for today. I will be back on Wednesday with the next episode. Thank you for watching, everyone. And thank you for support. I'll see you next time.